Shout out to our main sponsor, Greenfoot Energy Solutions. Thank you so much for sponsoring our team. It means the world to us. You're giving us the opportunity to travel lots and build lifelong memories with people that I'll be friends with forever.
Being on this team has given me a safe place to come to where I can just have fun, be myself, and improve my game.
Being a leader with the Greenfoot Capitals has really helped me both on and off the ice to help me achieve my future goals.
This team is like a family to me. I love coming to the rink every single time for practice and games. Without this sponsorship, this wouldn't be our reality.
This is opening up pathways for me that I never thought was possible. The lifelong friendships and skills I'm learning are going to take me very far in life. Over my 2 years of playing for the Greenfoot Capitals, not only have I had amazing opportunities on ice, but I've also had amazing opportunities with some of the best coaches around off ice.
My favorite thing about this team is the dressing room. We have really good girls and we all get along really well.
I love making friends, and being on this team has been great.
This team means the world to me, and thank you for your sponsorship.
Being from the Valley and being able to play hockey here in the city has been amazing. I got to meet a ton of new friends, make new connections, and it's awesome that the team got to bring us all together.
By sponsoring this team, you've helped my development on and off the ice.
Thank you, Greenfoot.
Thank you, Greenfoot. Big thank you to Greenfoot Energy for being our main sponsor. Thank you for sponsoring us and making this reality. We love our Yeti.
profiles. It gives family, friends, you know, people who want to watch you play that can't get out to the game, they can watch on the live stream. And your uncle was watching last night in Toronto. You affectionately call him Uncle Buck. What does Uncle Buck mean to you, and where did the nickname come from? Do you even know?
I've just personally called him that my whole life. I mean, I don't really know where it came from, but yeah, I look up to him so much. He's definitely one of my role models, so I miss not having him here, but it's nice that he can watch from home.
Well, as we get ready to sign off here with you, I'm going to give you a chance to look right into the camera, and you can give a shout out to anybody you want, including Uncle Buck.
Shout out to my Uncle Buck. I know you're watching, so yeah, we miss you.
Oh, that's amazing. Ella, thanks very much for this, and good luck with the bad line today.
Thank you.
Good job, you.
Thank
That was
you.
awesome. And we are just underway on this Saturday afternoon. Welcome to the HRM 4-pad in Bedford, Nova Scotia. It's game 2 of this weekend series between the Greenfoot Capitals, the home team, and the visitors from across the bridge. The Action Benefits Penguins just underway as mentioned. These two teams hooked up last night in a fantastic affair down in Windsor, Nova Scotia for the celebration of Female Hockey Night. A 6-2 win for the Greenfoot Capitals in that one. So certainly the Penguins will be looking to get on the winning side of the ledger here today. Starting in goal for these Penguins, number 33, Caitlin Langell, and at the other end, Lauren Delaney. And here come the Penguins on the rush. Quick shot from an angle, and Delaney got a piece of that, and it goes off to the side. Penguins on that puck, and it's turned over. Now here's Lucy Herland in all alone. Herland early with the backhander, and a big save, huge, right there from the goaltender, Caitlin Langell, as Herland had all kinds of time in all alone off the turnover. Lost the handle a bit towards the end of that breakaway, but still Langell had to come up big and did right there. Big save early on, just a minute and 2 seconds in. Langell, 8-4 on the year with a 1.69 goals against. And at the other end, Delaney, 6-4 with a 2.08 goals against. And a big save there by Langell. Hartnell in on that puck to the line. Rothenberg has it, turns, fires it up ice. Intercepted there. Getting in on that puck was number 15, Victoria Tran. Along the boards, Tanea Sparks tried to get in on it. Now there's Sarah Bush. Bush had the puck knocked away by Greenwood and had to retreat into the center ice area. Just underway on a Saturday afternoon. Great to have you with us here. These teams played a fantastic game last night. If you didn't get a chance to watch it, you can always watch it as part of the Maritime Athletic Profiles YouTube channel. You can watch the replay there. There's Megan Gallahue. Played a great game last night for the Penguins. She's the captain of this squad. Dishes that puck off to Nedelku. Alicia Nedelku has that puck. She'll just skate it up along the boards, and she'll cut in towards the red line at center ice. Nedelku gains the zone, hands it on back there to Julianne Tran. Takes a quick shot, harmless there. Capitals looking to pick it up. There's some big contact as the two 18s came together as Tolson ran into Asbridge, and both players fine. The bad line out there now for this Capitals club. Beaton, Asbridge, and Driscoll. 6, 18, and 16. It's the bad line, and I mean bad in a good way. Line performed very well for this Capitals team last night. And now here comes Grace Kennedy, 1-on-3. Kennedy takes it in deep, in behind the goal. She'll skate around with it, runs into the referee, and then coming over to help out is Izzy Kim. Izzy Kim wearing number 3. She's an affiliate call-up, so we'll keep an eye on Izzy Kim in today's game. The affiliate player Mackenzie Rossong wore number 3 last night, had a good game as the call-up, and we'll see what's in store for Izzy Kim on this afternoon. Here's Grace Kennedy. Has the puck. Kennedy tries to work it up to Rothenberg. Stepping in there was Fiona Day. Several players in battling for that puck along the boards. And it comes all the way back outside where Ava Kennedy turns and fires it in. Penguins will go for a change. Grace Fleming onto that puck. Fleming takes it off the board just past Harland. Tanea Sparks will pick it up now. Tried to feed it to Rothenberg. It went past Rothenberg, and Evie Rothenberg heads off to the bench for a change. Nice little stick there by Number 9, Georgia Stevens, as she just deflected into the zone, and then it ends up rolling into the crease, and Lauren Delaney will just freeze it, and we'll have a face-off. Not quite 4 minutes played here in this opening period on a Saturday afternoon at the HRM 4-pad in Bedford. Scott Squires and the Maritime Athletic Profiles team, glad to be with you. These two teams played for the first time in the regular season last night, and they're back for game number 2 against one another here this afternoon. Gellahu down low, shot from a sharp angle, no problem again for Delaney, who was hugging that post to her right. And such an exciting game last night. Near capacity crowd at the rink in West Hants. Just a wonderful event all the way around. Hope to see more of those kinds of events celebrating female hockey and the growth that it's now experiencing, and rightfully so. That long shot from the point, steered away no problem by Delaney, and the Capitals will work it out. Asbridge, little tic-tac-toe pass. This is Driscoll in all alone. Driscoll, and a big save again by Langell as the bad line connected one more time, and Driscoll gets stoned on the chance right in front. And that goes all the way down the ice for an icing call. But again, that line of Beacon, Asbridge, and Driscoll making things happen offensively for this Capitals club. Beaton had a goal last night. Driscoll had one as well. And look at that. The dad of Sarah and Izzy Bush just dropped off a care package of Fisherman's Friend. Well, how do you like that? That is fantastic. Thank you very much. Well, that's a nice treat. That'll keep the vocal cords fresh for this game. There's a quick shot, and Langell again makes the save. Langell, sharp in this one, has been called upon to make a couple of tough saves, and she's been there to answer the call as she taps the goalposts. I don't know if she has the same relationship with her goalposts as Marc-Andre Fleury does, where he literally talks to them like they're people. But goaltenders, a quirky crew, and quite often will have conversations with their goalposts and the crossbar. Dowling in on that puck, tried to feed it out in front to Gerard, who was heading toward the front of the goal. Didn't quite work out. Hartnell tries to work it up into the middle of the ice now. This is Eisner. Ellie Eisner dishes off to Greenwood, fed it through, and couldn't connect with anyone, and it goes over to the far side where Hartnell will try to pick it up. And there's taking contact in front. Greenwood from the other side. Eisner tries to jam it in. Traffic in front. Puck loose. And finally, the referee loses sight, blows the whistle with Delaney sitting on the blue ice in her crease and keeping the puck out. So both goaltenders locked in here early on. Just a little over 5 minutes have been played. 5:32 to be exact off the clock here in this opening period. Shots on goal, 4 apiece. On this Hockey Day in Canada Saturday. The celebration of hockey right across the land, and we're certainly glad to have you here at the HRM 4-pad today. Capitals take the puck in behind their own goal. They'll look to work it out now. Still no score in this one. Both goaltenders have been called upon to make a couple of big saves, and especially Caitlin Langell in goal for the Penguins. Kennedy tried to work in with it, skates away, and it'll be taken there by Kim, Isabel Kim. Works it up ahead, onto the wing for Kennedy. Ava Kennedy has a little open ice, cuts in toward the middle. Kennedy tried to take a shot, and that was some good defensive play there by Ryan Johnson. Now the puck goes to the far side, shoveled down low. Kennedy again sends it all the way back to the point, nobody home, and that's going to send Victoria Tran back to get that puck. Sends it right back into neutral ice. There's Ella Driscoll. Driscoll sends it forward. Turned over, though, and Fiona Day will just backhand it away. There's Sarah Bush. Goes across to sister Izzy Bush. Now Driscoll again on the attack. Heading toward the front of the goal is Asbridge. Driscoll by herself. Backhander, and it's gloved by Langell. And again, there's that line. And Driscoll again with that burst of speed. Like a freight train heading toward the front of the goal. Got the backhander away with Asbridge, creating a little traffic in front. And again, Langell making the save. Face off to the right of Caitlin Langell. Clean face-off win by the Capitals. Izzy Bush, long point shot. Wide of the goal, bounces off the boards, and Gellahu will gather now for the Penguins. Cross ice pass off the skate of number 21, Ellie Eisner. Down it goes into the corner. Eisner onto that puck. Picked up there by DeRosier, who works it up ahead. Gerard backhanded it into the zone. Excuse me, that was Dowling, 27, not 77. Eisner with that puck. Flips it over into the middle. Picked up by Julianne Tran. Tran turns, fires, rolls it down into the zone. Penguins will make some changes. Capitals will skate it out with Dixon. Up ahead for Sparks. Sparks pushed it forward right onto the stick of Fiona Day, who turns away from the forecheck. Fiona Day saucers it down into the zone, stopped there by Delaney at the side of her own goal. 12:10 to go in the opening period, still no score. Victoria Tran watches that puck go all the way down the ice. That'll be an icing call. Face-off will come down into the Capital zone with 12:03 left to play in this opening period. As I look down at my box of Fisherman's Friend, and it's like a box. So I don't know how many packages are in there, but I'm quite excited. One of the best things you can ever do if you're doing play-by-play, especially if you're calling a lot of games in a short amount of time, Fisherman's Friend and Hall's Honey. A play-by-play voice best friend. Sarah Bush chips it to the corner. Victoria Tran stops it there. Stevens takes a nudge. Still from her knees, fed it out. And Tolson just got tied up, but a great play there by the Penguins trying to get a chance. Here's Allman. Slides across ice. Onto the stick of Tolson. Tolson goes wide left. Cutting, taking a shot. Save made there by Delaney. Good effort by Tolson. Puck loose, and it's picked up behind the goal there. And away comes the speedy Grace Kennedy. Puts on the brakes gently off the wall to Gerard, who slides it back into the zone. There's DeRosier now, number 77 for this Capitals club. And DeRosier will watch it go back to her goaltender, who stops it right there for number 77, Calla DeRosier. Puck backhanded into neutral ice. Gellahu will tap it over there out of the stick of Izzy Kim. Kim feeds it up ahead for Eisner. Eisner has Hartnell off to the middle. Backhander there, and Delaney sliding across the ice on those pads. Takes the puck, hangs on, and we'll have a face-off in the Capital zone. And while they're announcing it in the arena here, I will do the same. So for the last couple of months, Greenfoot Energy Solutions have been holding a raffle for a heat pump. So heat pump installation and all that goes with it. And the grand prize winner of that heat pump raffle is Andrea Vino. So congratulations to Andrea Vino for being the grand prize winner of that heat pump and the installation. It's a fantastic prize. And I don't know if it's true what they say, but they do say heat pumps will set you free. There's a long shot there just off the top of the goal stick of Delaney. Now here's Tran. Victoria Tran took a shot, tried to get it through a crowd. That went off of Johnson. Puck was loose for a moment, and the Capitals will gather and skate it out. Driscoll again. Speedy and shifty is Driscoll. Puts on the brakes there, takes a little forecheck pressure. And Driscoll went down on the forecheck there. That was Christina Perrin. Perrin in, focusing on that puck again, but it'll come to the red line onto the stick of B. Asbridge. Asbridge took a little whack there from the stick of Lefebvre, and it goes in behind the Penguins' goal. Here's the steady Gellahu. Lead pass up ahead, and trying to catch up to it is Hartnell now. She's got it in tight and scores! Rachel Hartnell has goal number 11, and just like they did last night, the Penguins have the first goal of the game, and they lead it 1-0. And a great outlet pass, kind of deflected in towards center ice. Capitals player fell. You'll see it there perhaps on the replay, and there's Hartnell just swooping in from the right wing side, and Vautour gives the big hug. And Rachel Hartnell has her 11th of the season, and the Penguins lead it 1-0. Just a great outlet pass and good finish from number 17, Rachel Hartnell. So the Penguins, as they did yesterday, they take a 1-0 lead. So the Hartnell goal unassisted. Puck sent into the middle again. Izzy Bush slides it across to sister Sarah. Now just past Kennedy. Here's Harland, backhanding it towards Rothenberg. Grabbed neatly there by Nedelku. She'll just skate in behind her own goal. Alicia Nedelku, head up, puts that puck forward. Sent into the middle, right onto the stick of Grace Kennedy. Makes a move around Allman, and then Georgia Stevens, who turned the puck over, gets right back on the forecheck. Sarah Allman now will grab it behind her own goal, makes a nice move there, and she'll skate it over the blue line. Dishes off to the left, onto the stick of Tolson. Tolson lost the puck underneath the pressure there from Sarah Bush. There's Izzy Kim trying to work with that puck, bounced up into the air. She still gets it into neutral ice. Asbridge took a little nudge there from Stevens, and now Stevens has it right back. She'll hammer it down into the corner. Both teams will make a couple of quick changes here as Izzy Bush gets it up towards Asbridge. 8:36 to go, period number 1, 1-0 Penguins lead. The goal from Rachel Hartnell. Down the ice it goes. And the Penguins will look to skate it out of their own zone. Across the blue line, now to the red line. Nedelku hands it off. Here's Hartnell again in looking for more. And the puck will go to the near side. Waiting for it was Gellahu. It won't come to her though, as Greenwood has it. Sent it in towards Hartnell, who was at the side of the goal, but then in transition, quickly out with it, come the Capitals. Lead pass for Girard. The captain, Mabel Girard, and then Sparks tried to step into that loose puck, and it goes into the corner. And we're going to have our first penalty of the game, and it looks like it's going to be a roughing call. With 7:58 to go in the opening period, we're going to have our first power play of the game. Heading over into the penalty box is Alicia Nedelku. So Nedelku to the box, Penguins shorthanded, and a power play chance now for the Capitals. 7:58 to go in the opening period. Face off to the right of the goaltender, Caitlin Langell. And now a discussion over at the Penguins bench. A couple of coaches over there having a little chat. Not sure what they're getting sorted out here. So Nedelku is in the box. They've got her 2 minutes up on the penalty or up on the scoreboard. So it's Ava LaFave on the draw against Kennedy, and Kennedy wins the face-off. Capitals will set up on the power play. Fleming, right point, steps in, trying to get it a stick on it in front was Kennedy. And the puck goes off into the corner and then up along the boards. First power play of the game for either team. And it's the Capitals with the advantage here. Sarah Bush weaving her way through in tight, tried to get a shot away. It deflects off to the side, picked up by Driscoll. Driscoll now back to the point. Fleming from the right point now takes that pass, trying to find a lane, goes back up high to Sarah Bush, leans into one wrist shot, sent just wide of the goal. Gellahu now trying to gather that puck, but the Capitals take it away. 1:17 to go in the power play for the Capitals. Ava Kennedy has that puck now, and she'll just lift it down the ice, and that'll give the penalty killers a chance to change up for the Penguins, and the Capitals will have to regroup in their own end with Grace Fleming. Fleming being watched by Stevens. Fleming spins away from the forecheck, gets it over to Sarah Bush. She chips it off the glass, but it's grabbed there. And coming out now is Tolson, spinning in her own zone, comes to the blue line. Tolson making a move now, shorthanded. Look at Tolson, scores! Shorthanded goal by Claire Tolson! And she comes in with the solo effort and finds the corner far side. And it's a shorty for the Penguins, and they lead it 2-0. And look at Tolson just going coast to coast, saw the opening, went wide left, laser beamed it far side, and a goaltending change here. You don't often see it, but Coach Kevin Bennett wanting to change the momentum here a little bit. Maybe a little bit of a wake-up call for his Greenfoot Capitals. Talking to him prior to the game, he said, I want us to have a good start and to build on the momentum of last night's win. So certainly going behind 2-0 with 6:22 to go in the period and giving up a shorthanded goal, Coach Kevin Bennett wanting to change the momentum here. So goaltending change for the Capitals. Paige McPhee now in net. And the Penguins clear it down the ice. Just 10 seconds to go in the power play for the Capitals. Claire Tolson has the shorthanded marker. Penguins lead at 2-0. Here's Sparks now. rolling it in along the boards. Over to that far side. Pinning it there is Perrin for the Penguins. Back to 5-on-5. So the Penguins not only kill the penalty, but they get a shorthanded marker. Gelahou passes it over to the right side. Puck lifted up ahead, ducking underneath it was Julianne Tran. And now Izzy Bush backhands it up. Puck spinning end over end to the red line. Asbridge has it now. There's Asbridge taking a shot, whistling it toward the goal, and Langell squeezes it and makes the save. So that is the first goal of the season for Claire Tolson, and it comes shorthanded. So what a time to get your first goal of the year, scoring a shorthanded goal. So the first of the season for Tolson, shorthanded, and it's 2-0. Shots on goal, 8-6, favoring the Penguins. Into the zone. The action benefits Penguins, working with that puck again, and the lead. Now Asbridge tried to step around the defender, Tran, but it goes to Nedelku, who sends it down the ice. There's DeRosier trying to take it off the boards, but the Penguins keep it in. Greenwood toward the front of the goal. Quick shot there as Eisner snapped it in. And as the puck goes into the corner, it looks like we're going to have an interference call. So the Penguins, just coming off the shorthanded goal, will now go to the power play as Claire Dixon heading to the box. So with 5 minutes to go, the Penguins leading it 2-0. They've got an even strength goal, a shorthanded goal, and now a chance on the power play to get a power play goal. That's a goal hat trick, if you will. If they can get a power play marker here, they'll work it around. There's a long shot through a crowd that went off the top of the stick of Paige McPhee. McPhee put into the game just a few minutes ago after that second goal was scored on Lauren Delaney. And again, I think it's more about Coach Kevin Bennett wanting to change the momentum here for his team. There's a long shot. McPhee watches it go past her and into the corner. Pressure here on the power play by the Penguins. Eisner skating around, dipping off to the right, takes a shot, and she whistled it just wide. Good pressure here from the Penguins on this power play. Greenwood lets the shot go. Glove save, puck loose, and cleared off to the side. Harland will hammer it down the ice. Good job there by Grace Kennedy, reaching to that puck and pushing it into the Penguin zone. 1:07 to go in the power play for the Penguins. There's Gelahou, the ever steady skating Megan Gelahou. Skates off to her left now, charging into the zone. Gelahou going wide, Greenwood toward the front of the goal. Gelahou skates it all the way around from one side to the other. Still has the puck. Goes off of her stick, kept in just at the line. Then it pops out, and it'll be sent right back in by Tolson. Here's Tolson from the slot. Quick shot and a pad save by Paige McPhee. Stevens blocked that clearing attempt, but the Capitals will get it out. Down the ice it goes. Langell will stop it there with 29 seconds to go in the power play for the Penguins. Soft pass ahead by Tolson. And now Tran, Victoria Tran, skates it in, cuts into the middle. Tran had the puck knocked off of her stick. Tanea Sparks tries to backhand it out, but it's kept in by Nedelku at the line. Another clearing attempt. Getting in on it there quickly was Lefebvre to keep it in. And finally, the Capitals able to clear it out with just 5 seconds to go in the power play for the Penguins. Long shot and an easy pad save for Caitlin Langell. Penalty is over. Dixon out of the box, and the team's back to 5-on-5. So the Capitals kill that one off, and they trail it 2-0 with 2:47 to go in the period. Here's Beaton now, in on that puck quickly. Ava Beaton in behind the goal, feeds it in front. Big shot, they score! Driscoll on the lovely feed from Beaton, and the bad line is good again. And it's Driscoll taking the feed from Beaton, and it's 7 on the season for Ella Driscoll. Look at Beaton, great work, right place, right time. Driscoll right into the slot and had it saucered right onto the blade of her stick, and she makes no mistake getting it in behind the goaltender. So that's the 7th on the season for Driscoll, and that cuts the lead to 2-1. Big goal late in this first period. So the little life for the Capitals now, late in this period. They're just announcing the goal now here in the arena As coming out with speed is Grace Kennedy. Kennedy feeds it over and just underneath the stick of an on-rushing Beaton. Kennedy has it again in front. Puck is free in the blue ice. And then we're going to have a penalty call from the referee behind the play. It looks like it's going to be roughing. So 2-1 is your score. 2:06 to go here. And it's going to be a power play now for the Capitals late in the period. Into the box, Fiona Day. Off the face-off, Penguins control with Gellahu. Megan Gellahu with that puck, takes it off the glass, kept in by Fleming. So Driscoll has her 7th, and it's 2-1. Penguins lead. That Driscoll goal cutting the lead in half. And they're just announcing the roughing penalty today now as Kennedy gathers that puck. Here's Driscoll now on the power play. Goes wide to the right wing side. Driscoll takes it down low. Leaves it there for Kennedy. Kennedy rolls it back to Bush at the right point. Sarah Bush back to Kennedy, back to Bush as they play catch. There's Bush from the slot as she often does. Walks up high, then skates it in, lets the shot go. She'll do that a lot. Little spinorama move there by Sarah Bush, showing off the skating skills. Goes down into the corner for Driscoll. Driscoll slides it into the middle of the ice, and it's intercepted neatly there by Georgia Stevens, and she'll send it down and go for a change. 57 seconds left to go in the power play for the Capitals. Sarah Bush lifts it down into the corner. Less than a minute to go here in the first period. Penguins on the puck. That clearing attempt went off of Girard, but now Almond in against DeRosier. Almond cuts to the right. Almond takes the shot, sticked away easily there by McPhee. That'll take some time off of the power play for the Capitals, though. Good work there by Almond. Penguins onto the puck, and Tran turns and fires, and Victoria Tran gets it all the way down the ice. Excuse me, that was Izzy Kim. So good work there again on this penalty kill by the Penguins. Just 25 seconds to go in the period. 16 seconds left in the power play. Here's Ava Beaton. Has Girard going to the middle. Beaton lowers the shoulder, tries to cut in, and the puck ends up being trapped underneath the goaltender, Langell, and we'll have a face-off. Just 14 and a half seconds left to go in the opening frame, and it's 2-1. Another good game here in this Maritime Major Female Hockey League. Such a good brand of hockey. If you can't get out to an arena and watch a game where these teams play locally in their arenas, we're so glad to be able to bring them to you on these live broadcasts on Maritime Athletic Profiles. Here's Beaton, and Beaton gets unceremoniously dumped down to the ice. And as the puck is cleared down to Paige McPhee, that will take care of the rest of the period. So a very entertaining 20 minutes, to say the least. Shots on goal, 10-9, favoring the Penguins. They scored the first 2 goals, but a late marker from the Capitals as Ella Driscoll gets her 7th to cut that lead to 2-1. So 1 period in the books. The Zamboni will come out and do its thing. We'll step aside, take a break. Second period action just around the corner. After 20, it's the Penguins 2, Capitals 1. You're watching Maritime Athletic Profiles. We'll be back. Well, prior to today's game, I had a chance to speak to a couple of players, one from each team, and right now, here's my chat with the Penguins' Reese Vautour. Reese, thanks for taking a couple of minutes to chat with us before puck drop today. First of all, for you, how's the season gone so far?
I've gone through some ups and downs, definitely, and I just play to my strengths.
Last night, a huge crowd in Windsor in the the West Hand Sportsplex for the celebration of female hockey. I know the game didn't go the way the team wanted it, short end of a 6-2 score, but overall, what was that experience like? The entire event, the crowd, what was it like for you?
It was pretty cool to see all the young girls there and stuff, and everyone there cheering with the I don't know what to call them, like the
those thunder sticks?
yeah, and the stuffies and stuff. It was really cool.
It was indeed. Now, not that you're super old, but the younger girls now look up to players like you that play in this league.
Yeah.
Do you ever stop to think about that? And what goes through your mind when you see these U11, U9 players and that they could be looking up to you? What does that mean to you?
It means a lot because I really like to be the leader, I would say. I like to be someone that someone could look up to.
Now, you play for the Action Benefits Penguins, but you're not from the Halifax area. We were talking beforehand, but tell everybody where you're from originally.
I'm from Miramichi, New Brunswick, small town.
And it's beautiful there. What's your favorite thing about Miramichi?
Probably the community. Everyone knows each other, everyone's nice to each other type thing. And there's a lot of cool little businesses that you can go see, and the river's really nice, seeing all the boats and stuff.
And one more before we let you go. Again, we were talking just before we did this, and you were telling me that they've got a Starbucks in Miramichi now, but your favorite ice cream place isn't there anymore, but it wasn't ice cream that you liked the ice cream place for. Why did you like this ice cream place so much?
I like this ice cream place because they had this really good frozen yogurt, and I don't even think that I'll ever be able to find it. It was just so good.
It's good to go to an ice cream place for frozen yogurt.
Yeah, it was pretty good.
What flavor was it?
Strawberry banana.
Oh, that is good, right?
Yeah, they were really expensive though, but
But worth it?
It was so worth it. Yeah.
All right, last thing, I'm going to get you to look right in there. Anybody you want, you can give a shout out.
Okay. Shout out to my mom for driving me to practice.
That's a really good one. Reese Vautour, thanks for doing this. Good luck in today's game.
Thank you so much.
Shout out to our main sponsor, Greenfoot Energy Solutions. Thank you so much for sponsoring our team. It means the world to us. You're giving us the opportunity to travel lots and build lifelong memories with people that I'll be friends with forever.
Being on this team has given me a safe place to come to where I can just have fun, be myself, and improve my game.
Being a leader with the Greenfoot Capitals has really helped me both on and off the ice to help me achieve my future goals.
This team is like a family to me. I love coming to the rink every single time for practice and games. Without this sponsorship, this wouldn't be our reality.
This is opening up pathways for me that I never thought was possible. The lifelong friendships and skills I'm learning are going to take me very far in life. Over my 2 years of playing for the Greenfoot Capitals, not only have I had amazing opportunities on ice, but I've also had amazing opportunities with some of the best coaches around off ice.
My favorite thing about this team is the dressing room. We have really good girls and we all get along really well.
I love making friends, and being on this team has been great.
This team means the world to me, and thank you for your sponsorship.
Being from the Valley and being able to play hockey here in the city has been amazing. I got to meet a ton of new friends, make new connections, and it's awesome that the team got to bring us all together.
By sponsoring this team, you've helped my development on and off the ice.
Thank you, Greenfoot. Thank you, Greenfoot. Big thank you to Greenfoot Energy for being our main sponsor. Thank you for sponsoring us and making this reality. We love our Yeti.
Getting ready for second period action here from the HRM 4-pad in Bedford, Nova Scotia. Homeside Greenfoot Capitals trailing the Action Benefits Penguins 2-1 after one period of play. These two teams played last night, a 6-2 win for the Greenfoot Capitals. So the Penguins looking to get 2 points in this one and split the weekend series. Penguins now skating left to right. Capitals right to left. Capitals wearing their home blacks with the green and white trim. Penguins wearing the road whites with the black, gold, and blue. And we're underway, period number 2. And Lauren Delaney back in goal for the Greenfoot Capitals. If you're just joining us, 2 goals were scored by the Penguins. They took a 2-0 lead. The second goal was a shorthanded marker. And Coach Kevin Bennett made a goaltending change at that time, bringing in Paige McPhee. And again, at the time I said, I think he's doing it just to get a momentum change with his team. And it certainly did change the momentum. There's a quick shot and a blocker save there. After the change, Capitals got a goal, made it 2-1. The intermission has come, and Delaney back between the pipes for the Capitals. And it's Caitlin Langell, as mentioned, at the other end. Here's Ava Beaton now. Has Asbridge to her right, and she'll just send it down into the zone. And the Capitals will make a change. Just underway here, 50 seconds into this second period. Here's a quick chance. Letting it fly was Rothenberg, and again, Langell out at the top of her crease, making the glove save. In that first period, Rachel Hartnell and Claire Tolson scoring goals, making it 2-0. And then Ella Driscoll, with her 7th of the year, made it 2-1. And that's where we are here. Early in this second period, shots on goal currently 11-10 favoring the Capitals. That puck sent into the slot area, picked up by the ever steady Megan Gallahue, and had a chance actually to talk to Chris Larad, head coach of the St. Mary's University Huskies women's team. They are on a super hot streak right now, one of the hottest university teams in the nation. Chris Larad here just taking in some of the action, and it was great to have a chat with him. Look forward to getting down to talk to Coach Larad and some of the Huskies players at some point in the next few weeks. Do a feature that you'll be able to watch on Saltwire, either on saltwire.com or on the Saltwire YouTube channel. I guess I'm going to have to pay a promotional fee to Maritime Athletic Profiles for working in a plug for some of the sports content I do in my other world. At the red line, turning with it is Dowling. Up ahead to Tanea Sparks. Now Dowling, using that speed, gets a little shove there as Tolson kind of gave a little wind to the back of the sails. Capitals on the puck. We're 5-on-5 here, even strength. Point shot, bouncing through. Little touch in front. Gerard tries to jump on it, and it's cleared away. Here's Sarah Almond now, 1-on-2. Make it 1-on-3. Almond into the zone. Dixon reaching. Almond goes down. Puck is loose in the corner. And then the Capitals will pick it up and look to move it along. Sparks zips it up off the boards, and that's going to go down the ice. That'll be an icing call. So the faceoff will come down into the Capital zone. And if you're in or around the HRM 4-pad today or tomorrow, keep an eye out for some young Bedford Blues hockey players. They're selling tickets. They're raising funds for the organization, and they're selling tickets. And you could win tickets to a Toronto Maple Leafs game off the face-off. We'll get to more on that in just a second. Fiona Day on that puck. Sent in behind the goal. Here's Hartnell. She's got a goal in this game. Tried to feed it in front. Greenwood lost an edge. Goes down. From the point, long shot. Save made. Hartnell couldn't jump on the rebound. And Gerard will pick it up for the Capitals and look to skate it away. She'll take it off the boards. Capitals make a change, and that's going to be an icing call, so the face-off again will come all the way down. Not quite 3 minutes played here in this opening period, but just to get back to the Bedford Blues, if you're in and around the HRM 4-pad again today and again tomorrow, they're selling tickets for a prize pack. I posted a picture on my X account at jscott_2022, but yeah, check them out. They're selling tickets, $25 a piece. Pretty cool prizes available. And again, it's in support of a great cause, the Bedford Blues Minor Hockey Organization. So check that out and support the Bedford Blues. Here's DeRosier now. Excuse me, that's Dowling. Sometimes that 27 and 77 are hard to tell apart. Jumping on the puck, Penguins with it, backhanding it toward the goal. That hit traffic in front, as letting the backhander go was Tolson. Tolson scored a shorthanded goal in the first period, her first goal of the year. Puck in behind, there's the affiliate player, Izzy Kim, getting the call up today to play with the big club. Clears it out now, grabbing it at the red line, Grace Fleming. She'll do a 360, handing it back to Ryan Johnson. Johnson, snap little pass up ahead. Capitals gain the zone. Vautour in on that puck. And then Julianne Tran helps to move it up ahead. Izzy Eisner tried to split the defense there, but lost the puck. Ava Beaton tried to send it down into the Penguin zone. That didn't work. And it comes back out now where Driscoll will try and gather. But it's Vautour the other way. Has Eisner on her right. Tried to get it to Eisner. Puck went behind her. And now trying to gather it up again is Ellie Eisner. But it's the Capitals who'll send it away. Asbridge got a stick on that. No icing. Gellahu. Quick lead pass up ahead onto the stick of Eisner, and she'll just send it into the corner, and the Penguins will make a change. 4.5 minutes gone here, second period. Still 2-1. Penguins in front. There's Lucy Harland. Flipping that puck down in. Langell sends it over into the corner. Jumping on it quickly there is Ava Kennedy. Sarah Bush backhands it along. Gellahu turns it over. Big chance in front. Kennedy got the shot away, and Langell stoned her point blank. Kennedy on the puck again. Pressure here coming 5-on-5 from the Capitals. And the point shot from Sarah Bush is handled again by Langell. Langell has been sharp. Both goalies at times have been called upon, have been good. Delaney started. Paige McPhee, as mentioned, came in for a little bit after the Penguins took the 2-0 lead. But Langell has been tested 3 or 4 times with quality chances, and she's been good. beaten just once so far on 14 Capital shots. In with the puck now, that was Perrin. Shot there, goes off into the corner. Rothenberg jumps on it for the Caps. Perrin tries to control it behind the goal. Izzy Bush comes in there to stand up her ground defensively. And then the puck sent all the way down the ice, and we'll have an icing call one more time. So 14:36 left to go in this second period. I want to remind you, in the second intermission, we'll air an interview that I did with Ella Driscoll from the Greenfoot Capitals. Now, I will say there was a bit of a technical issue, so the first little bit of audio isn't available. You won't hear anything, so it's not your device. And again, I'll give a reminder of this later, but here's Gellahu from the point. Long shot save made. Delaney controls the rebound and hangs on. But yeah, just to finish that thought, we do have the interview with Ella Driscoll. So when that does air in the second intermission, don't adjust your devices or anything. It's not you, it's not your volume. There was a bit of a technical glitch with the audio, but the last part of the interview, you can hear the conversation that I did have with number 16 from the Capitals, Ella Driscoll, and that will be in the second intermission. And Driscoll has a goal tonight. Her 7th of the season made it 2-1 Penguins, and that's where we still are. Here's Dowling racing down the left wing. Taps it off the boards. Girard tried to catch up to it, but there's Gellahu getting in there first. Megan Gellahu tried to whack it off the boards, but Girard grabs it. Back to DeRosier at the point. She'll slide it over to the right side. Couldn't get it past Greenwood for a second, but then they get it down low. Quick shot, pad save made through a crowd. Deflection in front, and it's cleared away. Anxious moments in front of the Penguins' goal, and Eisner will bring it back the other way. Nedelku trying to charge up the middle, couldn't get her the puck, and it goes off to the sideboards on the near side. Now we'll get a gathering of the minds over there, and it's Eisner in sharp off the post, near side. Eisner rifled it, and it caught iron. And then play kind of unravels a little bit, and the net gets dislodged. But what a sequence there as Eisner, in tight from the right side, tried to go short side, and you could hear the ping off the post up here. So the face-off will be in the Capital zone to the left of Lauren Delaney. And it's... well, we're going to reset and do it again. 13:31 left to go in this second period. We'll reset on that face-off again. And off the draw, puck goes into the corner, and Fleming will just sweep it around the boards. And Fiona Day couldn't quite keep it in at the line. Now she'll turn and go diagonal right back into the Capital zone. Grace Fleming behind her own net. Tried to clear it away. It was intercepted for a moment. But then the Capitals will grab it and clear it up the ice. Asbridge, Beaton, and Driscoll out there again. The bad line for the Capitals. Fleming puts on the brakes, getting some pressure there from Stevens. And the puck into the middle now. There's Ava Beaton. Straight up the ice goes Beaton. Tried to make a move around Kim. And Izzy Kim did a good job playing the skater and not the puck. Asbridge tried to backhand it toward the goal. That was blocked down, and the Penguins will clear it out. Capitals making some changes here as Grace Fleming bounces it off the boards. Jumping on it quickly is Grace Kennedy. Kennedy has Rothenberg in the middle. Kennedy by herself tried to go short side and sent it wide. Puck couldn't get it past Harland. She'll dump it down to Kennedy. Capitals putting a little pressure on here. Sarah Bush to the backhand from an angle. Puck loose. And the whistle blows. I think we're going to have a penalty from behind the play. I didn't quite see. The referee had her back to me. Let's see. I think it's going to be a boarding call, maybe? Hard to see. I'm not. Again, the referee had her back to me when she made the call. Not sure if it's head contact, roughing. It's hard to tell the gesture with the referee's back to me. So they're just sorting out. I think they're sorting out what player is going to go to the penalty box, and it's going to be Izzy Kim. So the affiliate call-up, number 3, Izzy Kim, heads to the penalty box, and the Capitals will go to the power play. So a chance now with the advantage for the Capitals to equalize here, and no surprise, it's the bad line out there again. Beaton, Asbridge, and Driscoll face off to the left of the goaltender for the Penguins. And off the draw, Capitals couldn't keep it in the zone. They'll have to retreat. Grace Fleming on the back end, out there on this power play with Sarah Bush. And there's the forward line of Asbridge, Beaton, and Driscoll. Gelahoo hammers it off the wall. Fleming just couldn't keep it in. So it's unsportsmanlike conduct being served by Kim. So it's a bench minor for unsportsmanlike, and it's being served by Izzy Kim. That shot whistles high over top of the goal. Sarah Bush at the left point sends it down low. Beaton chips it there for Asbridge. Penguins looking to clear it out here, take time off of this penalty. And now Hartnell, short-handed, tried to kick it ahead, but the puck goes up onto the stick of Asbridge, who sends it down into the Penguin zone with 1:05 to go in the power play for the Capitals. Gelahoo working to pin that puck down behind her own goal. Now it comes free, and she'll just whistle it all the way out. And Fleming, just outside the blue line, kind of took that puck up high, and then the whistle will blow. So we'll have a stoppage and a face-off. 55 seconds left in the bench minor to the Penguins. 11:13 to go in this second period. Score remains 2-1. Penguins in front, all the scoring in that first period. Dixon handed that puck off to Tanea Sparks. Capitals trying to get something set up here on the power play. Here's Grace Kennedy on the right side, sets up at the half wall. Kennedy makes a move from the circle, dishes down low, low angle shot, goes in behind the net, and the Penguins will grab it to the blue line. DeRosier just keeps it in. Good job there by 77 in black, Calla DeRosier. Mabel Gerard. Back to DeRosier now at the left point. Back to Captain Gerard. Gerard looking, goes down low again. 20 seconds to go in the power play. Gerard, head up, looking, leaving. DeRosier through a crowd. That one off the leg of the defender as Fiona Day took that one off the ankle, shrugs it off and looks okay. Just 5 seconds to go in the power play for the Capitals. Delaney banging the stick, letting her teammates know that the penalty just about to expire, and it does. So back to 5-on-5. The bench minor killed off by the Penguins. Score remains 2-1. Back to full and even strength here. We reach the halfway mark of the second period. Still 2-1, Penguins in front. Here's Sparks. Backhands it into neutral ice. Nedelku slides it across to Gelahoo. Tried to connect with Eisner, and that puck will go down the ice where Ryan Johnson will just roll it ahead. Tanea Sparks along the boards. Puck gets turned over. Hartnell grabs it. Sends it all the way behind the Capitals' goal to the other side where Eisner was waiting for it. Gelahoo pinches in. Puck chopped up high into the air. Ellie Eisner onto that puck. Trying to connect with Hartnell in behind the goal. Now into the corner it goes. Slowly rolling back to Nedelku at the point. She'll slide it off the wall. Beyond the reach of Gelahoo, and then Beaton grabs it. Sends it up ahead. Driscoll, shoulders turning, trying to get after that puck. Nedelku gets there first though. Nedelku spinning away from the forecheck, takes it off the wall, up to the blue line, and now Georgia Stevens down to a knee. Puck goes to Johnson, and Eisner sent it into the zone. Fleming grabs it, gets it up to Asbridge. Asbridge backhands it down behind the play. A Penguins player went down. That was Greenwood. Penguins fans calling for some kind of call, but the play carries on. Ryan Johnson sends it in deep. Gelahoo will grab it. It feels like Gelahoo's been out there the entire period. 44 in white, Megan Gelahoo. Back it comes to the captain of the Penguins again. Gelahoo turns away, rolls it back to the other side there where it's picked up by Victoria Tran. And now, coming out of the zone are the Penguins with some pace. Chasing in after it there and getting knocked down and going into the boards. That was Tolson, I believe. And her teammates will come over and check on her now as that play had some speed going in behind the goal, and the Penguins player with a thud hit those end boards. And trainer will come out now and tend to the injured player. And again, I believe it was number 18, Claire Tolson. It was hard to tell there. Sometimes the 18, the 8, and the 9 can look similar, so I don't want to guess at the number as the building now becomes very quiet. And it looks like Grace Fleming is going to get the gate. Her day is done. So Fleming, you see her right there. She'll head off. Her day is done. I believe it could be a 10-minute misconduct, so she might be gone for the period. We'll have to wait and see what the announcement is, whether it's a 10-minute misconduct or if it is indeed a game. So again, the building quiet now as they tend to the injured Penguins player. Certainly everybody in the building on both sides, Penguins fans, Capitals fans, and also the players and coaches for both teams, just hoping that everything okay. So we've got 8:21 left to go in the second period. It's 2-1, Penguins lead, all goals scored in that first period. Shots on goal 15-12 favoring the Greenfoot Capitals. So, again, trainers attending to the injured player. They will be obviously very cautious and make sure everything is okay before they make any attempt to move the player. And again, this building eerily quiet right now, as it looks like, and again, I believe it was Claire Tolson, but I don't want to say for sure. I believe it was 18 that I saw go in there. But as soon as I have a chance to get a clear look at the jersey number. So the referee taking a look. Trainers in there as well. A couple of the teammates from the Penguins giving some support to help this player off the ice. And well, we're absolutely not going to speculate on the injury. However, the fact that they've been able to get the injured player upright with some help, a good sign. And again, they will be incredibly cautious with the player and any kind of potential injury. And now the fans, as they see the injured player getting helped off there, giving a round of applause. And again, the utmost care and caution will be taken with the player, the injured player. And again, I apologize. I'm trying to get a look at that number. I don't want to guess. And as they come off the ice, I'm still not sure if the angle will give me a look at whether it's an 18 or a 19. So now both teams will have to regroup here a little bit and gather their wits about them. And again, being extra cautious with the injury. Not going to take any chances, and that's the way it should be. So the face-off will be to the right of Lauren Delaney. Just to recap here, 8:21 to go in the second period, and they've got a 5-minute major up on the board to Grace Fleming. So it is a major penalty. So a long power play now for the Penguins. And it is number 18. So the injured player, it is Claire Tolson, number 18. They do have her in the runway, and she's being tended to by the training staff. So we'll give any kind of update that we can on Claire Tolson, and we certainly wish her the best. Back to gameplay we go with Hartnell. Both teams have got to shake off that last sequence that saw Tolson go into the boards and suffer an injury that's being tended to right now. They've got to get back and focused on the game. And here's Nedelku with a shot. That goes off of Dowling. Back it goes now. Gellahu on this major power play. 4:14 to go in the power play for the Penguins. Fleming has the major and was left the ice. Again, we'll wait to see whether that's a game misconduct or it was just for the period. Turning and lifting that puck toward the blue line, and the Capitals will get it out. 3:55 to go in that major penalty. And the Penguins looking to get something going here. Georgia Stevens over the line. Little drop pass, quick shot, goes wide of the goal. Now it pops up into the air. Capitals will grab it there. DeRosier pins her player into the boards. Now there's three players in there. DeRosier Goes down under the weight of the forecheck. Stevens tried to move it. Now we've got some pushing and shoving. DeRosier and Ava Kennedy got the sticks up, and I think they're probably both going to go. So tension's a little high here. Emotions running hot. And again, these two teams played less than 24 hours ago. Game time last night was just after 7 p.m. So again, less than 24 hours ago, these two teams were involved in a spirited game in front of a huge crowd down in West Hants. And familiarity, as they say, can breed contempt. So temperatures rising, emotions high. And they've just got one penalty up on the clock, but it looks like there's a player from each team over in the penalty box. And as I counted up, Kennedy, first half of the double minor is over. It'll go back to a power play for the Penguins, and that will be the major penalty that still has 2 minutes and 3 seconds to go in it. There's a little touch from Perrin, and the Penguins will look to work it out. Lefebvre carries the puck into the zone, backhands it down along the wall. Izzy Bush picks that puck up. She'll reverse direction, skate in behind her own goal, has sister Sarah right in front of her. Puck goes up to Asbridge, though, and B. Asbridge turns it up ice, has Driscoll to the left. Asbridge takes it in, leans into a shot. That went off the stick of Gelahoo, and Gelahoo will gather behind her own goal. So the first half of the minor penalty is over, and we go back to a 5-on-4 power play for the Penguins, and it's a major penalty. Here's Kennedy, though, shorthanded with Hurland. Gets it to Hurland, and it went just by Lucy Hurland. She has to track the puck into the corner. Hurland takes it in behind the goal now. Looking, going off the wall, back to the line for Ryan Johnson. Johnson back to Hurland. 1:03 to go in that 5-minute major to Grace Fleming. We are 5-on-4 here for the Penguins. Hartnell down the right side, feeds it over in front, trying to connect with Greenwood, and Greenwood was tied up. She's got the puck now, though. Feeds it down low. Hartnell on it again. Takes a bump down low. Eisner comes in to help out for the Penguins. Eisner has it in tight, sharp angle shot. Delaney covering the corner. Puck is loose. It's still free, and Kennedy clears it off to the side. All kinds of action right in front of that Capitals goal, and Delaney did a good job of staying with that puck, and then the Capitals able to clear. 22 seconds left in the major penalty to Fleming. Eisner tries to jump around Izzy Bush, and I think we're going to have a body contact penalty, I think. So it looks like Izzy Bush heading over to the penalty box. So that will make it a 5-on-4 power play now for the Penguins. 15 seconds left in that major to Fleming, and then Izzy Bush, 2 minutes. So a 5-on-3 here. 3:35 to go in the second. And this is Kim from the right point. Slides it across to Gelahoo. Megan Gelahoo. So the call to Izzy Bush is body checking. Not sure I agree with that one, but we'll carry on. Here's Allman. Making a move now. High slot, slides it over to Gelahoo. Now Kim. Izzy Kim. Sarah Allman tried to make a move, but it's broken up. And away comes Tanea Sparks for the Greenfoot Capitals. Long shot off a stick. And Langell had to be sharp there to make that save. So the major penalty to Fleming is over. 1:19 left to go in the minor penalty to Izzy Bush. 5-on-4 advantage now for the Penguins. So far, so good on the penalty kill here for the Capitals. Charging in is Greenwood now. Greenwood cuts off to the left. Greenwood in behind the goal. Backhanding it along, tried to connect with Hartnell. Now Eisner jumps on the puck. Ryan Johnson there running some interference. And the puck rolls slowly along the boards. Eisner picks it up. Ellie Eisner tried to slide it over there for Jenna Greenwood. In front there and off the pad of Delaney. Eisner onto the long rebound. Controlling now. 41 seconds to go in the power play. Here's Nedelku from a sharp angle. Traffic in front as Hartnell was right in front of Delaney. But Lauren Delaney keeps an eye on that puck and makes the save. 2:12 left to go, second period. 2-1, still the score. Penguins in front. All 3 goals scored in that first period. Shots on goal even, 16 apiece. Hartnell trying to get control off the faceoff. Puck flips up into the air. Eisner on it now, and I think they're going to say that that was hit with a high stick. So we'll have a face-off, and it looks like it's going to come outside the Capital zone. Scott Squires, the Maritime Athletic Profiles team, glad to be with you here on a Saturday afternoon. It's Hockey Day in Canada, and it's Hockey Day right here at the HRM 4-pad in Bedford, and we're glad to have you with us wherever you're watching and whatever device you're watching on. Hartnell gets it ahead to Eisner. Ellie Eisner cutting toward the high slot. 13 seconds to go in the power play. Gellahu, little give and go with Hartnell. That's Eisner. Eisner now cutting in. Ellie Eisner to the backhand. Greenwood, oh, she couldn't stuff it in. Just got tied up as the open cage was there. Couldn't put it in. DeRosier now up ahead for Asbridge. And we are back to 5-on-5. So good job penalty killing. Here's Asbridge. Again turning, tried to get a shot away and got tied up. Penguins on the puck. Greenwood takes a bump from Asbridge. Kennedy comes in to try to get the puck. A couple of players falling down there, and Kennedy will grab it for the Capitals. Grace Kennedy in behind the goal. Thought about stopping, but carries on. Back to the point, Claire Dixon now. From the left point, into the middle, chance now. Big shot there, and sending it just wide. Good setup onto the stick of Rothenberg, and she got a good shot away just wide of the goal. Now Gellahu lugging that puck. She'll send it down into the corner, and the Penguins will make a change with 43 seconds to go in the second period. Off the boards, Kennedy trying to make a move, sends that puck down, and it looks like it's going to be Perrin getting there first. Christina Perrin works it over to the near side, up toward the blue line. Vautour tried to work it ahead, but Ryan Johnson will send it cross ice for Tanea Sparks. Nice pass for Girard, just 17 seconds to go. The captain, Mabel Girard, hands it back to Johnson. She'll go cross ice, connecting with Izzy Bush. Now it's Tanea Sparks. Couldn't control the puck. Nedelku tries to move it along. A couple of players chopping at it there, and the Capitals will come out with it. Girard tried to feed it back in front to somebody, and then as the horn sounds, both teams will head to the dressing room. So no scoring in period number 2. There was certainly a lot going on in that second period. Special teams came to the forefront in period 2. No goals were scored. Shots on goal through 2 periods, 17-16, favoring the Action Benefits Penguins. And after 2 periods, it's the Penguins in front over the Capitals, 2-1. And stick around in just a second. We're going to show you an interview that I did earlier, pregame, with number 16 from the Greenfoot Capitals, Ella Driscoll. Driscoll has a goal in this game, and I just want to remind you, when we do air this interview, there was a technical issue with the audio at the beginning of it, so when we roll the interview and you don't hear anything, don't worry, it's not your device. It was a technical glitch that we had with the audio, but stick with it. The audio does kick in a little bit into that interview, so we'll just have that for you in a minute. But again, I just want to remind you that if you don't hear anything when it starts to play, don't worry, it's not your device. It was a technical glitch. It was an audio gremlin that sometimes show up when you're doing these kinds of things. So stand by. We'll have that interview with Ella Driscoll in just a moment. Profiles, it gives family, friends, people who want to watch you play that can't get out to the game, they can watch on the live stream. And your uncle was watching last night in Toronto. You affectionately call him Uncle Buck. What does Uncle Buck mean to you, and where did the nickname come from? Do you even know?
I've just personally called him that my whole life. I mean, I don't really know where it came from, but yeah, I look up to him so much. He's definitely one of my role models, so I miss not having him here, but it's nice that he can watch from home.
Well, as we get ready to sign off here with you, I'm going to give you a chance to look right into the camera, and you can give a shout out to anybody you want, including Uncle Buck.
Shout out to my Uncle Buck. I know you're watching, so yeah, we miss you.
Oh, that's amazing. Ella, thanks very much for this, and good luck with the bad line today.
Thank you.
Shout out to our main sponsor, Greenfoot Energy Solutions. Thank you so much for sponsoring our team. It means the world to us. You're giving us the opportunity to travel lots and build lifelong memories with people that I'll be friends with forever.
Being on this team has given me a safe place to come to where I can just have fun, be myself, and improve my game.
Being a leader with the Greenfoot Capitals has really helped me both on and off the ice to help me achieve my future goals.
This team is like a family to me. I love coming to the rink every single time for practice and games. Without this sponsorship, this wouldn't be our reality.
This is opening up pathways for me that I never thought was possible. The lifelong friendships and skills I'm learning are going to take me very far in life. Over my 2 years of playing for the Greenfoot Capitals, not only have I had amazing opportunities on ice, but I've also had amazing opportunities with some of the best coaches around off ice.
My favorite thing about this team is the dressing room. We have really good girls and we all get along really well.
I love making friends, and being on this team has been great.
This team means the world to me, and thank you for your sponsorship.
Being from the Valley and being able to play hockey here in the city has been amazing. I got to meet a ton of new friends, make new connections, and it's awesome that the team got to bring us all together.
By sponsoring this team, you've helped my development on and off the ice.
Thank you, Greenfoot. Thank you, Greenfoot. Big thank you to Greenfoot Energy for being our main sponsor. Thank you for sponsoring us and making this reality. We love our Yeti.
Ready for the start of the third period. We're at the HRM 4 pad in Bedford, Nova Scotia. 2-1 Action Benefits Penguins leading the Greenfoot Capitals. All the scoring in the first period. Rachel Hartnell opened up the scoring for the Penguins. Claire Tolson made it 2-0. And then late in the first period, Ella Driscoll made it 2-1, cutting the lead for the Penguins in half. And that's where we are as we begin this third period. Fresh sheet of ice. Teams have switched ends, and we're ready to roll. It should be a dandy third period. Scott Squires, Maritime Athletic Profiles team, glad to have you with us on a Saturday afternoon. It's Hockey Day in Canada. Capitals control. And that puck pops up into the air and goes out of play. So we'll have a stoppage here, just a half a minute into this period. Face-off just outside the Caps' blue line, and the puck will come free. Gallahue steps into it. Here's Megan Gallahue. Takes a couple of steps in, tried to get a shot on goal. Sarah Bush blocked that. Gallahue tried again. That hit the side of the goal. Delaney down low, covering up. Georgia Stevens will try. Fanned on the shot attempt, goes back up. Gallahue winds, fires that big cannon of a shot from 44 in white. Just got deflected wide. Gallahue tries to keep it at the blue line, and the puck squirts free, and it'll go down the ice, and that'll be an icing call. Just a little over a minute played. Third period of action between these two clubs. They played last night in West Hants. A great evening of hockey for the celebration of Female Hockey Night. It was a 6-2 win for the Capitals. And the Penguins leading this one 2-1. Trying to get a split in the weekend series. That long point shot taken into the midsection of Delaney, who just calmly grabs it and hangs on. Face-off will be to the left of Lauren Delaney. Off the draw. Pushed forward by the Penguins. Sarah Bush gets to it first. Works it up ahead for the captain, Mabel Gerard. Her backhand pass tried to connect with Tanea Sparks, but stepping into it there is Ava Kennedy. Lost it, and Sparks will flip it down into the Penguin zone. Fiona Day gets to that puck first. Day trying to work with it there, getting some pressure as Tanea Sparks was in on the puck. Now Victoria Tran tried to move it along. Sparks picks it up, feeds it over. Dowling tried to get control of it, but Ellie Eisner takes it away. Down the ice comes that's Day. Tried to feed it across to an on-rushing Ellie Eisner. Couldn't connect. Eisner has it back, though. Ellie Eisner trying to shield the puck from the defender. Eisner sends it down low. Ryan Johnson picks it up below the goal line. Hartnell over on that far side. Tries to work the puck down low. Hartnell still battling for that puck. Sends it up along the wall. Now it's blocked there by Greenwood. Hartnell couldn't quite control it in the skates. Back to the line it goes. Kept in by the Penguins, though, and Hartnell kind of got tied up just in front of the goal. Got spun around. Couldn't grab the puck. Now Ava Beaton takes it off a skate. Turns. Backhands it ahead for Sparks. Sparks back to Beaton. Beaton trying to get around the defender. Ducks underneath. Greenwood comes over, though, to backhand it up along the wall where Asbridge had it for a moment. Gets it right back to Asbridge. B. Asbridge cuts in front. Tried to go to the backhand. Coming over to grab the puck and scoring is Driscoll. Asbridge kind of started it all, did the bulk of the work, and then the puck just squirted free to the on-rushing Ella Driscoll. And goal number 2 on the game, and goal number 8 on the season. You'll see it here. Asbridge doing a bulk of the work, and then the puck just rolls right onto the stick of Ella Driscoll. Perfect timing, perfect place. And the Capitals, the bad line, has tied it up. That line kind of came on the ice a piece at a time. Beaton was out there first, and then Asbridge joined in, and then Driscoll. And as each piece of the line was added, It was Beaton who kind of got it going. Asbridge did some good work, ended up trying to work it in toward the front of the goal, had the puck kind of knocked off her stick, and it went right to Ella Driscoll. She made no mistake cashing it in. Goal number 8 on the season, her second of the night. And Ella Driscoll making Uncle Buck super happy, her uncle in Toronto. He's got to be pretty pleased with what he's seeing. And the Capitals have tied it. So a fantastic finish ahead here in this third period. Now a 2-2 tie. Here's Kennedy in by herself. Grace Kennedy to the backhand. Tried to slide it past the goaltender, and Langell stayed with it. And now Kennedy on that rush took it in, and she's down. And they're calling again for the trainers. I think Kennedy looks to be trying to get up under her own power, but her teammates are just going to keep her right there as the trainer comes out to check on Grace Kennedy, who made just a wonderful rush in toward the goal and got a shot away. Langell did a good job covering up, keeping the puck out, but now obviously concern for the Capitals player, number 12, Grace Kennedy. Again, that speed of Kennedy as she came rushing in, and then just the speed of the game sometimes as she cut in toward the goal. She went into those end boards and looks a little wobbly as she gets help to her skates, and the crowd here giving a nice warm ovation. We certainly hope everything will be okay with Grace Kennedy. We had Claire Tolson go down suffering an injury in the second period, and again certainly sending well wishes to Claire Tolson. Hope everything is okay there. And same thing for Grace Kennedy. Now Kennedy heads over to the bench, so that's somewhat of a good sign, we hope. Again, we'll keep an eye on Grace Kennedy. Certainly hope everything will be okay with her. Capitals still over at their bench, and just giving the trainer a helping hand back to the Caps bench. 16:29 left in this third period. Ella Driscoll has tied it here for the Caps in this third period. Face-off will be to the left of the Penguins goaltender, Caitlin Langell. Sarah Bush sends it in behind the goal. Victoria Tran is there. Harlan tried to get a stick on that puck for the Capitals. And Tanea Sparks now being pushed into the wall there by Kennedy. A group gathers in behind the net, and Tanea Sparks comes out of that pile with the puck. Rothenberg had it for a moment. Now Sarah Bush forced to retreat and skate back after that puck. She'll just turn it up ice. Strong skater, Sarah Bush. Nice little spinorama move there. Tried to get a shot away and then got tied up. And the referee from 3 miles back calls the hooking penalty. Well, just a little over 4 minutes played, 4 minutes and 4 seconds to be exact, off the clock here in period 3. Heading over to the penalty box, Ava Kennedy. So the Capitals have tied it up here in the third. They've got a chance now on the power play to take the lead. They haven't had a lead in this game. They've trailed 1-0, 2-0, 2-1, and now it's 2-2. So the Caps on the power play looking for their first lead of the game. They'll set up on the power play now. Back to Ryan Johnson at the point. She slides it to DeRosier. Cross ice. Trying to get a quick snapshot away there was Tanea Sparks. Fanned on it. Back to Ryan Johnson. Feed onto the stick of Dowling. That was tied up though. Good defensive play by number 17, Rachel Hartnell. Hartnell enforcing the issue now shorthanded for the Penguins as DeRosier turns and carries it over the blue line. Cala DeRosier works it up towards Sparks. She'll turn with it now at the red line, feeds it over to Ryan Johnson. Johnson up ice, onto the stick of the captain, Mabel Gerard. She banks it off the board. She'll go after it. Gerard turns her back to the defender, Fiona Day, pins her along the wall. Good work there by Day. Puck popped free for a moment, and then the Penguins able to clear it out of the zone. 57 seconds left to go in the penalty to Ava Kennedy. That's how much time power is left on the power play for the Caps. Here they come. Asbridge tried to make a move, and it's turned aside by Georgia Stevens. Good work there by number 9 in white, Georgia Stevens. Just 40 seconds left now in the power play for the Capitals. Lead pass up ahead for Beaton. The bad line out there again. There's Sarah Bush. Had it taken away. Good work on this penalty kill by Georgia Stevens. Having a great shift here. 14:20 to go in this third period. A 2-2 tie. Beaton, little touch pass up ahead for Driscoll. She's got 2. Driscoll to the backhand, cutting in. Driscoll takes the shot, and Langell kicks out the left pad and makes the save. And there's Ella Driscoll again, using that blazing speed to cut in, bidding for the hat trick, but Langell denies with the pad save. 11 seconds to go in the power play for the Capitals. Ava Kennedy standing up in the penalty box, anxious to get out of that box and go back to 5-on-5. Driscoll in on the face-off against Eisner. And the Caps control from the point. Long shot through the ice, they score! The point shot found a way through skates and legs and sticks and gets in behind the goaltender Langell. And it's Claire Dixon with the power play goal, her 5th goal of the season, and the Capitals have scored 3 unanswered. You'll see it there, just along the ice, a low shot. Good things happen when you put the puck on goal, and that's just what happened there, as it kind of just went by everybody. It wasn't a big booming shot, it just had good pace along the ice and found a way in behind Langell, and the Capitals have scored 3 unanswered, and they now lead it 3-2. So that's goal number 5 on the season for Claire Dixon. Now some work to do for the Penguins. So that's 5 on the year for Dixon. Driscoll gets an assist. And Sarah Bush with a helper as well. So that's a 3-point game for number 16, Ella Driscoll. And the Capitals have their first lead of the game, and the Penguins trailing for the first time in the game. Gellahu now goes all the way in behind the goal. Gellahu backhands it into the corner. Izzy Bush is there. She'll send it over to Ryan Johnson. Now for Gerard. Mabel Gerard sends it out. Gellahu keeps it in. Long shot wide of the goal. Rebound Chen sent in front. Backhander there. Puck popping free. Julianne Tran trying to jump on that puck. Penguins looking to answer right back here. Mabel Gerard makes a move. Lost an edge. Down she goes. And Fiona Day just keeping it in. And they're going to say that it was offside. 12:39 left to go now in the third period. It was 2-1 Penguins after 1. Same score after 2. But the Capitals have gotten 2 for themselves here. And they lead it 3-2. Twelve and a half minutes to play third period. Greenfoot Capitals looking to sweep the 2-game weekend series against the Action Benefits Penguins. Ellie Eisner jumps on that puck, being hounded there by Tanea Sparks. Works it up for Hartnell. Turned over. Gerard jumps on that puck quickly for the Caps. Now Tanea Sparks in helping out. The two 22s come together. Nedelku for the Penguins and Gerard for the Capitals, and the puck sent down into the Cap zone. That's going to be an icing call. Now down to 12:02 left to play. Third period action. It's now a 3-2 game. Here in the third period, Ella Driscoll and Claire Dixon have scored to give the Caps the lead. Off the face-off, puck into the corner. Asbridge sends it along. Beaton giving chase, trying to get there ahead of Nedelku, and she does. But Nedelku does a good job of pinning the Caps player into the boards. Puck is still loose. And now Hartnell sends it up ahead. Great pass onto the stick of Greenwood. Greenwood makes one move, and then Asbridge lowers the shoulder into Greenwood and takes her off the puck. That got a reaction from the crowd. Here's Beaton, one of the alternate captains on this Capitals team, number 6. Ava Beaton sends the puck down in, and all the Capitals will make a change here. Fresh line out there for the Greenfoot Capitals. Penguins trying to clear the zone. Backhanding it ahead there, that was Lefebvre. Down it goes, Caps chasing after that puck. Gelahoo tried to work it out, kept in by Kennedy. Great to see Grace Kennedy back on the ice. She went into the boards moments ago, had to be helped off, but she's right back out there. Great to see. Blocker save, rebound there as Rothenberg jumped in on top of it, and Langell made the initial save. The rebound dropped in front of her, and she was quick to jump on it. We'll see it here on the replay. Point shot comes in. Blocker save, rebound there, and Langell down, grabbing it quickly. Good reaction time by the goaltender, Langell. And again, great to see Grace Kennedy back out on the ice. Kennedy, and we're going to have a penalty call here. And it's going to be a cross-check. So, nearing the halfway point of this third period. Looks like it's going to be Evie Rothenberg heading to the box, guilty of the cross-check. That's going to put the Penguins on the power play and a chance to tie the game with 10:53 to go. Grace Kennedy will be in on the face-off for the Capitals. Face-off will be to the right of their goaltender, Lauren Delaney. Off the draw, a bit of a scramble. Hartnell trying to get a stick on that puck. Caps tried to get it past Fiona Day at the blue line. Day keeps it in. Now there's a battle for it, and it's the Caps who grab it, and they'll send it down the ice. Here's Langell, leaving it for the Penguins captain, Gelahoo. Harlan jumps in quickly on that puck. Gelahoo is kind of trying to swat away Harlan as she skates away with the puck. Good pass over to the right side. Now the Penguins will look to set up here on the power play. Minute and a half to go in the advantage for the Penguins. Back to the point, that bounces over Gelahoo's stick, and the Penguins have to retreat and regroup. Fiona Day sees a little space here, skates into the zone, drop pass for Hartnell, over onto the stick of Eisner, back to Hartnell from the left circle. Back up high, that goes just past the stick of Fiona Day, and now Dowling tries to get onto that puck quickly. Dowling slides down, and the Penguins will take advantage of that, and they'll skate it up the ice with Eisner. Eisner into the Capitals' end of the ice, slides it across. Quick shot there, they score! The Penguins on the power play have tied it, and it's Victoria Tran cutting in and being right place, right time. They fitter the puck, and Tran all in one motion lets it rip, and it gets in behind the goaltender. We'll see it here. Good work by Eisner. Slides it across, all in one motion, snapshot. Tickles the twine in behind Delaney, and the Penguins have tied it up. That is the first goal on the season for number 15, the Victoria Tran, and just a great job by Tran to read that play. Just a beautiful saucer pass across by Ellie Eisner, and Tran, again, all in one motion. Wrist shot, gets it in behind Delaney, and we're tied once again. There's the goal scorer, Tran, her first of the year. So we are back to a tie once again. Another excellent game between these two rivals. Georgia Stevens now cuts into the zone. Stevens from the circle, hammered it and goes wide. Now to the blue line and out. Gelahoo sends it right back in. DeRosier watches her teammate Ryan Johnson jump onto that puck. Now Harlan, quick and shifty is number 10, Lucy Harlan, sends it down into the Penguin zone, chased after it there. Penguins will grab it, and Gelahoo will go cross ice. Trying to connect there with Ava Lefebvre. Rothenberg jumps in to steal it away. Quick pass onto the stick of Kennedy. Kennedy has Rothenberg in the middle. Grace Kennedy cuts it over, gets it to Rothenberg. Big save, Langell. Rothenberg set up on the doorstep, and Langell shuts the door. Harland on that puck again. Down behind the goal it goes. Great action here between the Penguins and the Capitals. Fiona Day fends off the forecheck of Sparks. Day tried to make a move around Dixon. That didn't work. And the Caps will grab it now with Bush. Izzy Bush trying to skate by Day. Bush kept going forward. Puck got stuck along the boards. Now Gerard tried to do a little pancake flip of that puck in toward the goal. Julianne Tran had it for a moment. And then Victoria Tran sent it to the boards. Sarah Bush tried to feed it over towards Dowling, who was in the slot. On to the puck now. Ava Kennedy for the Penguins. Kennedy takes it off the boards, and that'll go all the way down the ice. Delaney out of her goal, slides it up to Sarah Bush. 7:37 to go, third period. We are tied once again, 3-3 the score. Victoria Tran tying the game moments ago. Back on the puck, the Capitals again with Beaton trying to bust in toward the goal, and she got pushed off the puck. Penguins look to clear the zone, kept in by Ryan Johnson. Now down low for Gerard, the captain, Mabel Gerard. Chasing after that puck behind the Penguins' goal, but the Penguins will pick it up with the steady Gellahu. Sending it cross ice, and back the other way it comes again, trying to connect with Greenwood. That was no good, but Ellie Eisner takes it off the boards, sends it down into the corner. Up along the far side, Caps trying to work it out to the red line, and Victoria Tran stopped it there. Greenwood tries to chip it past Sarah Bush, and it's picked up by Ella Driscoll. Driscoll has 2 goals and assists in this game, 3 points. She's been in on all 3 Capitals goals. Victoria Tran has that puck fanned on it. Here's Asbridge now, cutting in Asbridge! Big save again by Langeles. Asbridge took the puck away, in tight, got the shot, and Langell denies again. Caitlin Langell. Huge goaltending effort here for the Penguins. Caps on it again. Rothenberg for Harland. Lucy Harland puts the puck through a crowd. Asbridge trying to get onto that puck. Penguins now on their heels a little bit here. Victoria Tran slides across ice. It'll come all the way over to Ava Lefebvre, and now the puck to the red line. Jumping on it quickly now. This is Kennedy. Grace Kennedy, so quick and shifty. Tried to get a shot through the defender, and it bounces off the back wall and then comes right into the goal crease, and it's covered up by Caitlin Langell. 5:56 left to play in the third period. We are tied 3-3. The latest goal scored by Victoria Tran, with the assist going to Georgia Stevens. It was the first goal of the year for Tran, and it was scored on the power play. And that puck goes up into the netting. Now down to 5:52 left. Every faceoff so important now. Almond in on the draw for the Penguins. And it's a scramble draw, and the Penguins will pick it up. Georgia Stevens tried to get around Claire Dixon. That didn't work. Puck to the far side, right in front of the Capitals bench. Gerard getting in after that puck. Getting there first, though, was Fiona Day. Goes around to Sarah Almond. Puck is loose at the blue line. Jumping on it is Georgia Stevens, and had the puck chipped away before Stevens could make a move into the Capitals zone. Penguins have that puck now, trying to set up in their own end and work the puck out with number 22. That's Alicia Nedelku. Now DeRosier leaves it there. Capitals move the puck up ahead. Gerard was lurking, waiting for it. And now the Penguins will gather. Victoria Tran over to the captain, Gellahu. Puck sent down off the boards, in behind the goal line in the Capitals' end of the ice. Up towards Ava Beaton on the far wall. Coming over for a look there was Ava Kennedy, but it's Driscoll. Driscoll has Gerard with her. Driscoll takes the shot. Blocker save. Puck is free. Rebound sent off to the side. Again, Ella Driscoll trying to create something. Now Beaton down low, took a whack at the puck. Good pressure from the Capitals. And Sarah Bush just keeps it in at the line. Bush comes over, gives a nudge. Puck is still loose. Now again, trapped along the boards, but Gellahu will grab it and just flip it end over end. No further than Driscoll, though. Driscoll cutting wide, trying to slide it across to Beaton, who was in front of the goal. Driscoll on it again. Driscoll all over the ice on this shift. Got it to Sarah Bush. She couldn't quite corral that puck cleanly with the blade of the stick, but it's now Izzy Bush who carries on. Bush tried to cut in front. Bush has it again in tight. And that goes off the stick in the pad of the goaltender Langell. 3:53 to go. Third period of a tie game. Great action here at the HRM 4-pad. Glad to have you along for the ride. Here's Gellahu. Who could be the hero in this one? We'll see. And that's going to go down the ice for an icing call with 3:38 left to go in this tie game. Just to recap the scoring for you quickly. In the first period, Hartnell and then Tolson gave a 2-0 lead to the Penguins. Ella Driscoll late made it 2-1 after one. It stayed that way through 2 periods. And here in the third period, Ella Driscoll and Claire Dixon scored for the Capitals. They took a 3-2 lead, and then Victoria Tran a few minutes ago scored the tying goal, and that's where we are with 3:31 to go. It's a 3-3 tie. Again, the Penguins looking for a split of this weekend series. Penguins losing last night in Windsor. A 6-2 victory for the Capitals. Of course, the Caps looking to sweep the 2-game series with their cross-bridge rivals. The Action Benefits Penguins play their home games at the RBC Center in Dartmouth Crossing. So the battle of the bridge, as it were. So a bit of stop and start action here late in this one. Now down to 3:23 left to go. Face-off will come down into the Capital zone. Looks like it's going to be to the left of Lauren Delaney. Delaney and the Capitals had a bit of a rough start in the first period. And when the Penguins scored a shorthanded goal early in the first to make it 2-0, Coach Kevin Bennett, looking for somewhat of a momentum change and to kind of give a little injection of life to his Capitals team, pulled Delaney, put Paige McPhee in for the last few minutes of that first period. But at the start of the second, Delaney was right back in there, and she's played well the rest of the way. And at the other end, well, what can you say? Caitlin Langell has been outstanding for this Action Benefits Penguins team, and it's always great when you've got solid and reliable goaltending, and both of these teams certainly have that. And looks like we've got a penalty as well, so with a timeout being called here, we've got 3:23 to go in the third period, and Ryan Johnson in the penalty box. So it's going to be a power play now for the Penguins with just 3:23 left. So a huge penalty kill now for the home team, Greenfoot Capitals. Kennedy in on the draw against Eisner. Clean win for Eisner. So here we go. Penguins on the power play. So Johnson head contact the call. So she's in the box. Penguins on the power play. Gellahu grabs that puck. Goes diagonally across to Eisner on the half wall. Eisner back up high. A little too far for Fiona Day to reach. And then the Caps able to get it out of the zone. Fiona Day has to get on her horse and charge back to grab that puck. She'll set up behind her own net. Looking for a breakout play here. Gerard lurking in on the forecheck. And the Penguins, Gellahu, lead pass and a nice one up for Eisner. Ellie Eisner. Little stutter step there. Takes the quick shot, deflected there as Hartnell got a stick on it. And Delaney had to be sharp with Hartnell right there getting the deflection and then was looking for a rebound. We'll see it here. Nice play there. Eisner putting on the brakes. And there's the quick shot. That was deflected off the stick of Hartnell. Great job by Delaney to read the deflection and then cover up the rebound. Down to 2:35 left in the third. 1:12 left to go in the power play for the Penguins. Sarah Bush has that puck jammed in along the wall in the corner. Now Bush will skate out with it, sends it away. Fiona Day kept it in, but it bounces right to Sparks. Tanea Sparks gets tangled up there with Fiona Day, and the puck goes down the other end of the ice. Izzy Bush now takes it off the wall right back towards Tanea Sparks again. Megan Gellahu. Nifty little backhand pass onto the stick of Georgia Stevens. She overskated it, but Sarah Almond is right there to grab it for the Penguins. Less than 2 minutes to play in the period. Look at the Penguins in there. Quick shot off the stick of Almond, sent wide. Now Nedelku. Cross ice to Eisner. Shot goes behind the goal, rattles along the boards. On the near side, Nedelku watches it go into the corner. Allman trying to grab that puck away from Sarah Bush. Allman had it for a moment. Taken away. Good defensive play there by Tanea Sparks for the Capitals. 90 seconds to go in the third period. 5 seconds in the power play. Ryan Johnson ready to come out of the box for the Caps. 4-player pile up in the corner. Penalty is over. Team's back to 5-on-5. Lead pass. Can Beaton get there? Langell comes out and clears it away from the on-rushing Ava Beaton. Confident play there by the Penguins goaltender. 65 seconds to go in the third. Here's a chance now. In on the puck to the backhand. Down is Delaney and got a pad on it. What a move by Eisner, and Delaney stayed with Eisner stride for stride. Action at both ends of the ice, but it's still 3-3. Exactly 1 minute to play, third period. Big face-off coming here to the right of Delaney. Off the face-off, over to the sideboards. Fiona Day tried to get a shot away from the point. Gellahu stepped into one, fanned on it, and the Capitals now will look to skate it out. Lead pass trying to connect with Asbridge. That didn't work. Eisner back the other way. Look at Eisner cutting in, trying to go to the backhand. Gets tangled up. Eisner goes down. The arm of the referee goes up. And we're going to have a power play here late in the game. You see the two players there, and there's the little bit of a tangle, and Eisner went down. The referee's arm went up right away, and it's Claire Dixon over to the penalty box. So with 40.2 seconds left, the action benefits Penguins will have a power play and a chance to get a goal late. Off the face-off. Capitals bounce it off the boards. Here's Beaton now with Driscoll. Beaton tried to feed it over to Driscoll. Great play by Gellahu. Driscoll in on the puck, fighting for it now. But Gellahu will take it away. The Penguins captain sends it cross ice. Just 20 seconds to go here in the period. Making moves there, that's Lefebvre. Leaves it for Fiona Day, and a shot there with a little traffic lurking. And Delaney sees it, and we'll have a face-off with just 11.5 seconds left in the third period. Still 1:31 to go in the penalty to number 19, Claire Dixon. So just 11.5 left, but a huge offensive zone face-off here for the Penguins. And it looks like Kennedy going to get tossed out of the face-off dot. Tanea Sparks in. Face-off, scramble draw, a couple of players on top of it. Allman trying to get it. Sparks is down. Stevens there. Stevens takes a push, and that's going to draw another penalty as the referee's arm went up right away, and it's going to be a cross-checking call. So again, this has been a game full of all kinds of activity, action, you name it. A little bit of everything in this one. And it's going to be Sarah Bush to the penalty box. And just 0.9 left in the third period. So if memory serves, they play a 5-minute overtime, and if we're still tied, it ends as a tie. And I'm going back to my early season tournament that they had here back in September to remember those overtime rules. Pretty sure it's 5 minutes of 3-on-3. So the last 0.9 ticks off the clock. So again, there'll just be a little pause here. The teams will head to their respective benches, talk things over. The interesting thing is there's 2 penalties being served by the Capitals. So shots on goal through 3 full periods, 27-24, favoring the Capitals. 3-3 your score. Now, the PA announcer was just having his say. So again, it's normally 3-on-3, but now with the Capitals having 2 players in the box, I'm not sure. I think that's what they're talking about now, as the referees are over at the timekeeper's bench. So I don't know if that's going to be a 5-on-3 because you can't have a team be shorthanded and go down to 2 players. There have to be at least 3 on the ice. So there's 1 minute and 20 seconds left in the penalty to Claire Dixon, and then the penalty that was called just at the end is to number 13, Sarah Bush. So 1:20 left in the penalty to Dixon. A fresh 2 minutes of power play time put up there with Sarah Bush in the box for the cross check. So we'll have to wait and see how many players come out offensively for the Penguins. Like I say, normally it would be a 3-on-3 for 5 minutes. And it looks like there will be 5 Penguins on the ice. So that's what happens. That's how a penalty late can have an effect here. So instead of it being a 3-on-3 into the overtime, it's going to be a long stretch, barring any other penalty calls, a long stretch of 5-on-3 for the Action Benefits Penguins. Here we go. Overtime. Next goal wins it if we have one. They got 5 minutes to decide it. So they're just announcing the Bush penalty now. So again, 5 minutes of overtime and a long stretch of 5-on-3 for the Penguins. They've got the puck now. Lots of room out there for the Penguins to work this puck around. They'll bring it into the zone. Looking to set up now. Capitals into the triangle. Back to Fiona Day. She'll go to Gellahu from the left point. Gellahu back to Day. Walking in. Shot through a crowd. Pad save by Delaney. Gellahu tried to connect with Eisner. Eisner has that puck now skating around again. Capitals, not much they can do. They've just got to get in that structured triangle. Eisner skates in, takes the shot. That one off a leg and wide. 30 seconds left to go in the 5-on-3. Gellahu fanned on the clearing attempt and almost stepping into it was Kennedy. Gellahu tried to feed it into the slot. That was intercepted. Fiona Day sends it down low for Eisner. Eisner has it now. Again, tons of skating room out there. Lots of space for this Penguins team to work on the power play. Eisner tried to get it into the slot there for the on-rushing Ava Kennedy. And now it's Grace Kennedy sending it down the ice for the Capitals, much to the delight of their fans. The penalty to Dixon is over. Now it'll stay 5-on-3 until the next whistle. Or it should be 5-on-4, actually. There we go. There's a Capitals, and you can hear the fans yelling to get a player out there. A little confusion with the overtime rules. So it really should be even 3-on-3 is how it would be if it was even up. But because of the penalty calls, we're playing 5-on-4 in the overtime. And it's an advantage now. Again, Penguins still with the power play time. The Delku tried to feed it in, blocked down. Just a couple of seconds left. And now it'll be 5-on-5. So not often you see what should be a 3-on-3 overtime end up being a 5-on-5, but that's what we've got. 5-on-5 till the next whistle, then it'll go back to a 3-on-3. 2:45 to go. And if I were the Penguins, I would just try to stop the play and get back to a 3-on-3. But, hey, I'm not the coach. Gellahu now, working into the zone. Takes a shot, that goes up high. Didn't touch anything out of play, so play carries on. Here's Stevens. Backhanding it toward the line, chipped out by Rothenberg. A good play there by Evie Rothenberg. Fiona Day tries to push the puck back into the zone. She has it again. Sends it in. Now Mabel Gerard. 2:15 to go in this overtime. 5-on-5. A unique situation here in this 5-minute. Next goal wins overtime. Sarah Bush feeds it in toward the slot. Hartnell picks it up there, being watched by Rothenberg. Rachel Hartnell tries to work it up. Stepping into it was Gerard. And now Tanea Sparks onto that puck. Will we get to 3-on-3 in this overtime? Perhaps not. Only 1:47 to go. Puck sent down in behind the Penguins' goal. There's Asbridge now. Out there with Sparks. Sparks in the corner. Turns, takes it behind the goal. Tries to feed it to Asbridge, cutting to the goal, but it's cleared away. Now the Penguins will get it out of the zone. 90 seconds to go in this 5-minute overtime. Asbridge from the red line sends it down deep. Gellahu trying to get to that puck first. Kennedy doing some good work in there, but has the puck taken away. Look at these nice moves coming up with it was Eisner. Made a couple of good moves and then had the puck taken away. It rolls slowly down into the Penguin zone. Icing waved off. Kennedy in on that puck against Victoria Tran. Grace Kennedy feeds it into the slot, and it just gets cleared to the corner. Driscoll was looking for her 4th point of the game, 3rd goal. Under a minute to play in the overtime. Driscoll with the puck. She's been dangerous. She's got a 3-point game going. Tried to feed it to Sparks. It went by Tanea Sparks, and now coming away with it is Greenwood. Lead pass forward. Stevens, now Eisner. Chance to win it. Eisner rebound. Big save. Delaney. Huge goaltending by Lauren Delaney with 30 seconds to go. Now back the other way. The Capitals. Girard, the captain, to the backhand. Slides it across, and it's cleared away. Chances at both ends in the overtime. Beaten now. The captain, Girard, back into the slot. Cleared away. 10 seconds to go. And fittingly, perhaps, this game will end in a tie. It's been a mixed bag of everything in this game this afternoon. And the horn will sound, and my goodness, what an eventful game, and what an interestingly, if not strange, overtime. For a good portion of that overtime, we were playing 5-on-5. So what should have been, or what usually would be, a 3-on-3 even strength overtime, because of penalties and power plays, we had a 5-on-3, then a 5-on-4, then a 5-on-5. There was none of that overtime, I don't believe, was played 3-on-3. And big goaltending down the stretch at both ends. And again, I think it's fitting that this game ends in a 3-3 tie. So the weekend series, Capitals get a win, and then the tie here today. So another point in the standings for these two teams. Another great display of hockey put on by the Greenfoot Capitals and the Action Benefits Penguins. We were glad to be with you this past weekend. But for now, we're going to step aside. So on behalf of the Maritime Athletic Profiles team, I'm Scott Squires. Thanks for tuning in. Once again, your final score, a 3-3 tie between the Greenfoot Capitals and the Action Benefits Penguins. Enjoy the rest of your day. Be safe. But for now, it's so long from Bedford.